my dad, when you get there, don't go and lie at the feet of young men. No. Counsel. Go and lie down at the feet of the old man. You will revive him. What about this? If you do it again, you come and preach. Paul meets Barnabas. How? Don't forget, this is the same Barnabas that had fought somebody else. Now, where am I going with all this? It's not a coincidence, it's resonance. And he's trying to explain to us that what is responsible for that resonance is the Holy Ghost. Remember when I told you that this idea of cognitive dissonance and being led by the Spirit has to be obedience to his instructions. It's your sensitivity to what is he saying to me. What is he telling me to do? Are you here? Resonance is not just believing, it's doing what God has revealed to you. You know, many times in life, it's easier to do what you believe is right than to do what God. Sometimes I'm coming to the pulpit and I've made all these notes and God says, forget the notes. Forget the notes. And I'm like, but I've worked hard on it. I've prepared. I have to have enough faith to abandon the notes and trust my instincts. I don't know if you get the point I'm making. Same thing in life. There's some things I want to do, and I just get this check. I don't know if you know what I mean. You're not allowed to do that. That's not. And I'm like, if I do this thing, my problems are solved. And it's like, no, your problems are just starting. Remember that story that Mrs. Sai told us about the guy who was told to offer a bribe, and the guy walked away from it. And he was getting married and he needed money. And by just walking away from it, God went to open a door that was 10 times larger than the one he went through. But most of you didn't hear what she said at the end. The guy said, even though that happened, it didn't mean that life became easier afterwards. So you have to constantly trust him for every turn. So alignment will produce that kind of attraction. In other words, if we can just get off our own high horses. Listen, I've watched people. I've even watched my own staff. I can tell between two of my staff here, one that has my interest at heart and one that has a salary at heart. And I'm a human being. In other words, I'll be walking around. One will see something going wrong in my business and he will try to fix it and protect me. One will see it and walk right past it. And he'll be the first person to ask for increase in salary. Now, if I can do that to human beings, you think God can't see your heart? Whether you have his interest at heart, whether his priority in your life, listen, you're coming to church doesn't mean his priority. Because many times we come to church because we want to satisfy certain requirements. I better go to church just in case something bad happens. I remember during the explosion, Mrs. Joseph came to church, right? Mrs. Joseph was supposed to be in Bodija, but she decided that Sunday she was coming for midweek service. And she didn't get blown up. But there was a painter in one of the houses who goes to a particular church every Wednesday.